Welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen. Today I'm sharing Dollar Tree wood fall DIYs. This first one, I've already used these and I will share with you what I did with them earlier. But for now, I'm just using these wood boxes from Dollar Tree. I went ahead and stained them in the dark walnut color. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this Chalk Couture silkscreen stencil. I have had this one for a few years. I want to say 3 years now, but it is still one of my favorites. And I'm just using the color orange peel chalk paste, and I will link everything down below in the description box, although I don't think you can get this stencil anymore since it is quite a few years old. I decided to go ahead and do them the same. I'm also using these little wood stems, and I'm just putting them right on top of the boxes because we're going to go ahead and make some wood pumpkins. Honestly, I think you can make anything. You can make anything a pumpkin, especially when it is fall time. It doesn't matter if it's round, if it's square, if it's long, you can definitely make a pumpkin. Just added some greenery and some twine bows to the tops of these. And then for one of them, I'm going to go ahead and reuse this candlestick holder, and I'm just going to be putting one of the boxes on there. Now I am repurposing these, so when I flip it around, it has one of those flowers that I recently did in a different DIY, but I love these. I think these turned out so cute. This DIY, I am using 3 of the wooden crates from Dollar Tree. It's been a minute since I have used a crate and made a good DIY with them. So I went ahead and also grabbed 2 of these wood pieces from Dollar Tree as well. And of course, I'm just staining in the dark walnut. It's just my favorite color stain, so I pretty much use it for anything and everything. Now I'm just going to go ahead and glue the crates to those longer wood pieces so we can make a fun little farm stand. I'm just going to go ahead and measure everything out just to make sure before all of that hot glue sets, and we're good to go. I have these silkscreen stencils or transfers from Chalk Couture as well. I got these last year or the year before, and they're supposed to be made for the faux books, but you can go ahead and obviously use whatever you want for anything that you want. And I just wanted farm fresh pumpkins, and if you don't have Chalk Couture, you can always use your Cricut. If you don't have a Cricut, you can always go ahead and use some stickers for this. Now I just have a big bag, and I have bags of this like this in these Ziplocs for pretty much every season. This one just has pumpkins and pine cones and all sorts of little fall things in here. So I'm just adding some greenery to each of these and some small pumpkins and just whatever I can find. This is obviously not from Dollar Tree, but it's still kind of a dollar craft. So I grabbed that basswood from Hobby Lobby, and I've had that for so long and I never know what to do with all these little wood blocks. So we're going to head and paint some of them orange because we're going to be making a pumpkin out of these. So I'm just using the Waverly chalk paint, and I want to say it's the color pumpkin, which makes sense. Dry brushing it with a little bit of the color truffle, which is also by Waverly chalk paint. It is honestly my favorite color brown. It's a darker brown, but it always looks so good when you distress. Now I'm just going to be gluing the 3 wood blocks together, making sure that smaller one is in the center. And all of these little wood stems that I'm using were from Dollar Tree a few years back, and I just grabbed a couple pouches or a couple bags of them, and they have lasted for so long. Tying some straw around here and greenery. Also, I went ahead and did this little palette the same. Like I said, you can make anything into a pumpkin. I just painted it and I did the exact same thing, so I didn't share the whole tutorial with you guys, but painted the same color, just stressed it with the truffle, added the stem and some greenery along with the little straw or hay, whatever we like to call it, and then there you go. You got some fun little crate and wooden pumpkins. Fence sign came from Dollar Tree, or maybe it's even like a little key hook or something that's similar. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the hooks and then use some wood filler to fill in the holes. Now, I don't always do that, but when I do, everything looks so much better. Sanded it down, and then I'm using the color truffle once again to paint the entire fence. Now, I'm going to put that aside, and I also did some painting of those wooden basswood blocks or pieces of wood from Hobby Lobby. I also grabbed a thrifted sign and some scrapbook paper, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cut it to size. And then of course I'm going to be using Elmer's glue stick. This just never does me wrong, so I go ahead and use this for pretty much everything. Once that sign is completely filled up with glue, I'm going to go ahead and add that scrapbook paper. Now I'm just going to be gluing that fence right to the bottom. I was super excited about this because that fence fit perfect on that sign. So I was like, okay, I've got to use this. This looks, I mean, what are the chances? And then I'm going to go ahead and paint these blocks once again. I did paint an extra orange, so you're not going to see that. And then of course, adding these wood stems. I was just trying to figure out which size I'd like. And then I just have some miter shears, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these wood stems to size. I wasn't really sure how I was going to cut these. I do like to use tin snips too, so if you don't have miter shears, like no problem, grab some tin snips out of your garage. They will cut just fine. And then of course, add some fun embellishments. Of course, I'm going to use this, I'm just going to call it straw. I'm sure it's called something else. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this gingham bow for one of the pumpkins, add some greenery, and then you can just make this however you'd like. I did have a chalkboard sign that was from Dollar Tree quite a few years ago. I say quite a few years, but I had so much stuff in my stash, and when I found it, it's like you always had to grab a few just in case. I just went ahead and added Farm Fresh pumpkins with the Chocolatier stencils once again to this, just to make a little bit something extra. But like I said, you can use stickers, your Cricut, whatever you choose, but I think this sign is so cute. I had one heck of a stash when it came to fall, which I was super excited about. So this pumpkin was from Dollar Tree last year, assuming that they have it again this year. I'm going to go ahead and paint it in the color moss. I just wanted to do something a little bit outside the box that was not orange, but moss honestly is a color that I use year round except for Christmas time, maybe even Valentine's Day. But other than that, I use it all the time. Just distressing with some hazelnut Waverly chalk paint. And then this is another Chocolatier stencil. Like I said, if you don't like Chocolatier, that's totally fine with me, but I love the way it looks on absolutely everything. So, and I have them, so I might as well use them. But Cricut, stickers, if you can write out something, even using a acrylic marker would be super cute if you have great handwriting. I do not, so I have to find ways that I can make things look nice. Once that was added to the center, I'm just using this thrifted wood piece. I just did a couple haul videos, and I'll link them down below for you guys. Check out the Dollar General haul, and I did a thrift haul, so you're going to be seeing a lot of those items in the next videos that I'll be doing. Now, I tried making a bow. I'm not a bow person, so I just added the original bow back to this, and I think this looks adorable. DIY, you are not going to see it happen because for whatever reason, my camera did not film these DIYs, and I was so sad about it, and I did not know until I was uploading, but I wanted to share what I did with these. So I used some Crackle paint that was from Dixie Belle, and I painted the pumpkin black, and then I added the Crackle paint, and then orange paint to the top, added a sign to the center, and then just reuse a wood round from, I want to say Walmart, to create this piece. Like I said, I don't have any of the footage. I was so bummed about it, but I loved the way these turned out, so I still wanted to share. This one I did the same thing, black Crackle paint, and then I used another color by Dixie Belle. I'm not sure exactly what that one is. I think it's natural sand. And then a silkscreen stencil to create this pumpkin. And I just wanted to share because they are just too good not to share. But if you guys like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. I'm hoping that my camera works. Next time, I want to go ahead and use it. But till then, you guys, I will see you all in the next one. Bye!